God has given me the tools on the road. Persons like my manager, Al. Persons like my promoter, Golden Boy. Sylvia, who takes care of us very well. And then I met Howard, that we were working so hard. Then in the way of meeting Howard, there is Otis, there is Nick, and everybody has contributed to one little piece of me to become a world champion. And I don't think it was fair. I was not going to get a decision tonight. I had to knock him out, and I did it. And I completely knocked him out. He was completely out.
When you went
That's
down,
what I gotta say.
Librado, when you went down, did you slip or were you...
I slipped. He didn't hurt me once. I mean, you can see it over and over. It was a slip.
If you had to have a rematch against him, what would you change in different plan?
I wouldn't change anything. I'm coming after him to knock him out. That's it.
I think the change we'd have to make when you go to the States.
And no Marlon Wright for a rep.
Up to the 12th round, compare this fight to the Kessler. Did you find this fight harder or easier?
Otis' fight was harder.
No, I'm talking about Kessler.
Kessler's fight was very hard. Kessler fought the right fight. He did what he had to do. Before I went into that fight, I was so emotional. I wanted to cry. Before the fight, I couldn't believe I was in front of all that people, and I felt the same thing here. All the people here from Quebec. You know what? I felt like just like at home. It didn't bother me one bit. All the cheers that they were for Lucian Bute, I was enjoying them for reals. I thought it was incredible. I can feel the warmth. I'm from North America. I don't come all the way across the sea. I just live a little bit down south. And this land belongs more to me than it does to anybody else. I'm not saying I own it or nothing, okay? Don't say that. I just say that, I feel like a home. North America is a beautiful place for me. There's no other place I would rather be. And I love Canada, I love United States, and I love Mexico. Each one gives me a little piece, and it's beautiful what I've accomplished in this sport. But I've been in a very hard road, guys.
Mr. Grant, Dave here talked about the black eye for boxing in Canada. Are you agree with him? You have the experience of boxing in Canada.
What question?
It's a bit of a, it's not only a black eye, it's also a low blow. Because this is like a guy going into a bank, sticking the bank up, getting the money out of the bank, and the police officer close their eyes and let the guy walk out of the bank. You understand? This was a robbery. It's a farce. What happened tonight? Honestly, I mean, his promoters here from the state, Lou DeBella, and some other gentlemen there from, everybody saw what happened tonight. This was it's a shame. It's really a shame.
And there is no disrespect to Lucian.
Yeah,
Lucian, he's a great guy. He's a great boxer. I wish him all the best, all that success. But, we're fighting here for our dream, and we can't see who's in front of us. But now, I consider him a friend. But if we meet again in the ring, I'm doing the same thing. I'm coming after him. I'm not getting no decision.
Just to play devil's advocate, isn't this the way boxing is everywhere? Like in Gujo went to New York and Malignaggi, he got screwed.
It was a decision.
There's a lot of stories like
that.
They claim he got screwed, let's say.
There were decisions, but this was completely different.
This was ridiculous. This is something that you see once every 20 or 30 years.
Howard, as-tu touché à l'arbitre quand il est monté sur le ring à la fin? Est-ce que un contact physique avec l'arbitre?
You know what, I was so pissed off, honestly, because, for me, the guy was not playing fair. Hey, you have to stay neutral, but maybe because he lives here, now some guys are telling me the guy was paid off. And this guy's my friend, this is why I was so pissed off. This guy's a fucking friend of mine. And you know what, he gave it to, he screwed the guy, he screwed him out of his dream. So, I'm not going to apologize for what I did. I mean, I have to defend this guy. I mean, if it was my brother, it'd be the same. If it was you, I'd do the same thing. You know what I mean? You're there to do a job. Your job was done. You knocked the guy out, and the referee screwed it up. And I, you know,
He hold me the whole fight, and he never argue. I never complain. He's holding me. He hold me the whole fight. I was trying to work with what I had, and the whole fight he kept on holding me, holding me. I remember he warned him once. You know what? He's you guys' champion, so. But I'm coming up to that ring.
You want to respond to Bute's trainer who said he figured you were going to have some complaints, but they on their hand didn't complain when you were using your head inside to hit him and you were hitting him in the back of the head.
He kept on holding me. I had nothing to work with. He kept on holding me.
Tony, who was knocked out in the ring?
Lucian.
So what's the complaint about? He was knocked out. Why is he going to complain? The fight was 12 rounds. He was winning the fight. And the guy got knocked out in the last round. What is going to call? What do you expect us to say here? You know what? Out of off. I was even to show you how shitty tonight was for the entire boxing here in this province. It's the first time in my life. I've been living here since 1977. I was called in the corner by one of the guys telling me to stop giving instructions to my fighter. I told him, what the fuck do you think this is kindergarten? If I'm not going to give instructions to him, who's going to give it? In the corner. Hey, I'm the eyes. We're the eyes there that he doesn't have. We're seeing things that he doesn't see. So if I cannot give him instruction, who's going to give it? I mean, this was crazy tonight. I'm like, hey, what is this? Where am I? Am I in Germany? I thought I was in Germany maybe. But, you know, Eric went there, got it up, he got screwed. Hey, whatever. You're telling me I can't give the guy instruction? What are you, nuts?
Another thing, they started about the gloves. I don't know if you guys know about these gloves.
Yeah.
They
refused to use the gloves that they decided to use yesterday.
About an hour before the fight,
Yeah.
we were told we couldn't. That he
We couldn't use the gloves on them.
and they give me.
And they decided first to use those gloves.
From what brand to what brand?
Reyes, but they didn't want to use the ones we had, you know,
Why?
or the ones they choose. The ones
Why
they
do you
choose
wanna
because
do
they,
it?
I don't know.
We were given multiple reasons.
But you have to comply?
Well, the gloves that we selected yesterday were nowhere to be found. We were given other gloves. We were given the backup gloves and another pair of gloves that I don't know where they came from.
The IBF supervisor signed off on those gloves. This is the most bizarre thing. It's like everybody was on the take tonight. The supervisor, the referee, I don't know what to say really.
Listen guys, I came here to win, and I did it. I won by knockout. I wasn't going to win no decision. Everybody knew I was not going to win no decision. They said I'm too slow, he was going to hit me with everything, he was going to knock me out. I let him hit me. I let him do what he does best, and he couldn't do anything. I forgot I was knocked down, but it was asleep.
Obviously, this is going to give you another, more opportunities to fight greater fights, Andrade. This is definitely going to give you more opportunities. Who would you like to fight besides Bute again?
It's not up to me. I fight when my manager says I fight. The slow, one-handed, however you guys want to put it. I just do my job, and you know what? This is what I choose to do, and I'm coming for it. That's it. And I'm coming like rain to whoever it is in front of me. I'm coming like rain.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wish all the best to Lucian Bute. I wish Librado all the best, but next time we'll better.
Thanks, Louis.